Tarsus is not just an ancient city, it is one of the oldest continuously inhabited places on Earth. For thousands of years, civilizations passed through this land. Romans, Byzantines, empires whose names history barely remembers. Trade routes crossed here, ideas were born here, power moved through these streets. And yet, over time, Tarsus slowly faded from the world's attention, its importance reduced to footnotes in history books, a place remembered only by scholars, and forgotten by everyone else. Until now. Not because of a discovery announced to the world, not because of an official excavation site, but because of a quiet house, a closed garden, and a dig no one was supposed to talk about. Today, Tarsus is no longer remembered for what it was. It is whispered about for what might be hidden beneath it. Throughout history, some discoveries changed what we know, others were buried again, not by time, but by silence. In southern Turkey, in the ancient city of Tarsus, one ordinary house became the center of an extraordinary mystery. No press, heavy security, and questions that were never fully answered. To understand this mystery, you must first understand Tarsus, a city more than 6,000 years old, a city built layer upon layer of forgotten worlds, Romans, Greeks, Persians, early Christians. In 2016, something happened here that did not belong in any history book. A backyard, sealed, covered, guarded, like a military zone. Official records describe the site as a routine rescue excavation, a standard procedure used when construction reveals possible historical remains. According to authorities, such excavations are temporary, controlled, and limited in scope, nothing more than a precaution. No press access was granted. No public timeline was shared. From the outside, everything appeared normal, but archaeology is rarely silent. Despite being labelled as routine, the excavation continued for months. Security presence increased. The depth exceeded what such operations usually require. Local residents noticed something else. Heavy equipment arrived at night. Lights remained on until dawn. These are not the signs of a short-term investigation. Then, communication stopped. No updates, no official statements, no visible progress. Requests for information were denied. The site remained active, yet invisible. This kind of silence is unusual. In archaeology, discoveries are shared, even small ones. Here, nothing was shared. There is another story. It has never been confirmed, never documented, never officially acknowledged. It exists only in whispers. According to this claim, the location was first discovered by illegal treasure hunters. Fearing what they might uncover, authorities allegedly placed an undercover officer among them, a man whose task was not to dig, but to observe, to report. And then, the story takes a darker turn. The claim says the operation collapsed, trust was lost, and the officer never came back. Some versions say it was an accident, others say it was silenced. There is no proof, no names, no records, only the persistence of a story that refuses to disappear. There is another claim, rarely spoken aloud. Some believe the excavation is not about gold, not about ancient coins, but about something far more symbolic. According to whispers, Tarsus may be connected to one of the most controversial objects in history, the Ark of the Covenant. No evidence has ever confirmed its location. No official source has linked it to this region, and yet the rumours persist. They say the land beneath Tarsus was once considered sacred, hidden, protected, and if that sounds impossible, remember, some of history's greatest secrets were dismissed as myths until they weren't. Silence creates space, and in that space, rumours grow. Some spoke of tunnels that did not match Roman engineering. Others claimed electronic equipment failed underground. The most extreme theory suggested the search was not historical, but dimensional. A gateway, a passage, something not meant to be opened. There is no evidence, only whispers. There is another claim that has never been officially addressed. According to this account, 2 archaeologists were involved in the deepest phase of the excavation. Their role was not to recover artifacts, but to interpret what was found. Those who repeat this story say the structure beneath the house did not resemble any known historical layer. Not Roman, not Byzantine, not Ottoman, something else. According to the claim, both archaeologists independently reached the same conclusion, that what lay beneath the house was not an underground chamber, but a point of transition, a boundary, a doorway. No reports were published, no findings were presented, no explanations were given. The claim remains exactly that, a claim, and yet it continues to be repeated. Science does not support the idea of dimensional gateways, but science depends on transparency. Without data, questions remain unanswered, and unanswered questions fuel speculation, especially when access is restricted. So what was really beneath that house in Tarsus? An ordinary excavation? A forgotten layer of history? Or something deliberately concealed? Some doors are not closed because they are dangerous. They are closed because they challenge what we believe reality to be. Let us assume one thing, that something was found, not a tunnel, not a ruin, a doorway. If such a gateway were real, it would not rewrite history, it would rewrite reality. Time would no longer be fixed. Distance would lose meaning, but the real danger would not be what lies beyond it. It would be us. Humanity does not discover, it uses. And some things once used cannot be undone. Maybe that is why, if such a door exists, it was never meant to stay open.